Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything, and welcome back to the channel and to another video previewing Sunday evening's match against Valencia at the Camp Nou in what is the first match of a run of 5 games in 15 days, including the small matter of an El Clasico in just over a week's time. So, like we usually do with our match previews, we're going to look at the current form of the teams in question, followed by the squad news and possible lineups, and then we'll talk which players to look out for, and I will give my match prediction. Also, just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, to just hit that like button and to leave a comment. It really helps out with the algorithm and also sometimes with happiness. I mean, I'm speaking as a Kool-Aid here. Probably not going to win this match, but it would be nice if you liked and you commented and you told me how you're also suffering just like me. Anyway, we'll start by looking at the current form of the two teams. Coming into this match, Barcelona and Valencia sit in 8th and 9th places on the La Liga table, with only goals scored separating the two teams, identical points, identical goal differences. Really is just Barcelona have conceded 1 less and scored 1 less than Valencia. The last 5 league matches have gone as follows for the two teams. Valencia have had 2 draws, 1 win and 2 losses, whilst Barcelona have recorded 2 draws, 1 loss and 2 wins. They will be eager to record back-to-back wins in La Liga against Valencia, and also so they can build up some much needed confidence going into some big matches against Dynamo Kiev and Real Madrid. Valencia meanwhile will be eager to put their season back on track, having had their bright start to the season derailed by losses to Real Madrid and Sevilla, as well as in a disappointing draw against Cadiz, something which Barcelona can relate with. Same scoreline too. Valencia will especially find encouragement in the fact that Barcelona under Ronald Koeman tend to drop points against teams that are in the middle of a slump in form, kind of like we saw them do last season against Granada, as well as this season too, and last season against Cadiz, and this season too. So we can definitely expect to see Barcelona be tested sternly on Sunday night. Enough of all that though, let's look at some squad news. We shall start with the home team first. Barcelona have had some good news with regards to injuries this past 7 days. Long-term absentees Ousmane Dembele and Sergio Aguero both returned to training earlier this week. Neither of them are expected to play a significant role in the match. I think Dembele isn't even likely to play in the match on Sunday, but it is expected that Aguero could make his long-awaited debut on Sunday evening. Also expected to make a return not only from his injury, but a return to the starting 11 is none other than Jordi Alba. The left back has finally shaken off his injury and he returned to training a few days into the international break, and so it's expected that he might start against Los Che. However, that is where the good news ends for Barcelona, as Pedri, Balde, Braithwaite and now centre-back Ronald Araujo are all out and unavailable for selection. The visitors have some big absences of their own to contend with, as captains Carlos Soler and Jose Gaya are all out injured. Los Murciélagos are also set to be without Denis Cheryshev and Omar Alderete. With that in mind, I suspect the two teams could line up as follows. Barcelona should line up in a 4-3-3 with the following players. In goes Marc-Andre ter Stegen, a back 4 of Jordi Alba, Gerard Piqué, Eric Garcia and Serginho Dest, with a midfield 3 of Nico Gonzalez, Frenkie de Jong and Sergio Busquets, and a front 3 of Memphis Depay, Ansu Fati and Gavi, or Memphis Depay, Ansu Fati and Felipe Coutinho, or Memphis Depay, Ansu Fati and Luuk de Jong. Valencia, on the other hand, should set up in their usual 4-4-2 formation with the following players. In goal, Jasper Cillessen, a back 4 of Dimitri Fouquet, Gabriel Paulista, Mokhtar Diakabi and Tony Lato, a midfield 4 of Yunus Musa, Daniel Vaz, Hugo Guillamon and Hugo Duro. Hugo and Hugo. I wonder Hugo lost this match. And a front 2 of Marcos de Souza and Gonzalo Guedes. Now that we know how both teams will set up, let's talk about the ones to watch. Like I mentioned earlier, Valencia had a rather sprightly start to the season. That was down in large part to the performances of Guedes and Carlos Soler. Unfortunately, the latter will not be available, as I said earlier, so the onus will probably be on the Portuguese attacker and Marcos de Souza, his partner, up front. Barca will be devoid of pace without Ronald Araujo in the backline, and that could play into the hands of Guedes, as Eric Garcia does suffer in those 1v1 situations, and I'm pretty sure De Souza is a faster player than Gerard Piqué as well, so that could see Valencia in some very interesting counter-attacking situations. For Barcelona, the key to coming out on top in this fixture will have to rest in the hands of Memphis Depay and Ansu Fati. They are both likely to start for Barcelona up front, with either Coutinho or Luke de Jong joining them in a front three, but alternatively, they could probably start as a front two. Either way, the responsibility will rest on Barcelona's new number 9 and number 10 to figure out how to beat ex-Barca goalkeeper Jasper Cillessen in order to deliver the 3 points for La Blaugrana. An honorable mention here goes to Yunus Musa, Daniel Vaz, and Frenkie de Jong, as these are all players who I feel could have a telling contribution on the outcome of this match. Alrighty then, for my match prediction, I am going to edge this one to Barcelona simply because they need this W more than Valencia do. Hopefully that means that they play with more motivation, more purpose, more drive than Valencia do, because if they do that, then their talent should be able to carry them across the finish line. Now that I have said that, watch them go and screw all of this up and just, prove me wrong, because they don't like Blaugrana everything these days. That does it for my match preview. What are your thoughts on the upcoming game? Who do you think will be the game changers and who will come out on top? Thank you for tuning in, and do not forget to like and subscribe to Blaugrana Everything for more content like this. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.